Glasses on, ready to go?
Yeah, I got my glasses.
All right, here we go. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Friday Night Frenzy, once again presented by the Venice Pub and Pizzeria of Ishpeming. I'm Jerry Taylor, he's Sam Ali, and Sam spends an obscene amount of money on hair gel, from what I hear.
That's right, JT. Well, we've been talking all week about this game, so let's just get to it. It's Negaunee versus Ishpeming.
Take it, Sam.
The Miners with a chance to leap the Hematites in the UPSSA polls. First quarter, play action for Ozzy Corp. He looks deep, and he finds Thomas Finnegan, who makes a man miss, gains a few more yards. Big play for Ishpeming. Then, on 4th and goal at the 1, Isaac Olson takes the handoff, tries to punch it in, but Owen LaHoy is there to take him down. The Miners get the ball back, but can't score, so Ishpeming tries again on their next drive, 3rd down in the red zone, and Corp finds Luke Kuliu for the acrobatic catch. Add 2 points, and it's 8-0 Hematites. And the offense was rolling from there. Next offensive drive, Corp to the end zone again, and guess who? It's Kuliu again with the great catch. 2 more points, and it's 16-0 Ishpeming. Next drive for the Miners, Brock Aho on the quarterback keeper, and he loses it, and the Hematites get the ball back for the offense. But on the very next play, not sure what happened here, but Ishpeming loses sight of the ball, and the Miners defense falls on it. Strange sequence of events there. Later in the drive, Negaunee at the 1-yard line, and it's Aho with the keeper, and he takes it in for a Miners touchdown. It would be 16-8 going into halftime, but Negaunee needed to put more points up in the second half. 3rd down near midfield, Aho flips one up, and he is picked off by Finnegan. The Hematites win the Battle of Unbeatens 22-16, the final score.
Oh, to the scoreboards. Yes, my turn. Menominee is ranked #1 in the state in Division 5, and the Maroons put up a pair of 5s tonight in a big shutout at Medford, Wisconsin. In Crystal Falls, the Trojans, playing with a lot of emotion, as you might imagine, won big over the Gilgivic Miners. Daniel Nasserini had 140 yards on the ground and 2 scores in his return from injury for the Trojans. Back to you, Sam.
Let's head to Munising, where the Stangs in pink faced off against Bark River Harris. The Broncos would drive all the way to the 1-yard line here, and Alex Mathias would pound it in for 6. Bark River Harris takes the early lead in this one. Later, Munising's drive stalls, so they punt it away, and it's a booming punt into the night sky, and the Broncos muff the punt.
Uh-oh.
Ball bounces every which way, but the Mustangs end up falling on it. Tough break for the Broncos. A few plays later, Will Seymour on the quarterback sneak at the 1-yard line, and this game is all tied up. Ensuing kickoff, Munising with a squib kick bounces off the Broncos, and the Mustangs get the ball back. BRH had 7 turnovers on the night as Munising gets a chance to take the lead, and they were determined to let Corey Cody do his thing. Spin move there, and he's got a full head of steam on this drive. Few plays later, near the goal line, Cody gets the ball, falls into the end zone, and he'll call it himself. It's a touchdown. Munising hangs on to take down Bark River Harris, 19-12, the final score.
I think this one is my turn finally. I got this down, Sam. Another UP action. Westwood puts up a season-high 56 points. Scott Sergio going to be liking that, winning big at Norway tonight against the Knights. And if you take the word Gwyn, remove the G and an N, you get win. And Gwyn wins 28-12 over Hancock. We go next to Kingsford. The Flivers taking on crosstown rival Iron Mountain. A packed house tonight in Kingsford. The visitors just down the street would strike first. Josh Tucker finds the end zone from 2 yards out, giving the Mountaineers the early 6-0 lead. Kingsford now with the rock, looking to get the offense in gear. Just one problem, one very big problem. Carson Wonders with back-to-back sacks of Brandon Kolakowski, Chris Hofer, and the Flivers trailed by 6 after the first quarter. To the second, Iron Mountain within striking distance yet again. Aaron Bolo slings it downfield. Ryan Michaud hauls it in and gets a foot in bounds. Touchdown Iron Mountain, 21 yards in all. They're up 12-0. Midway through the second, here comes Kingsford. Kolakowski turns and fires to his right. Brendan McGuire makes the grab, finds the gap, and there's nothing but green grass and pay dirt in front of him. McGuire goes 67 yards for the score. Iron Mountain led it at the half, but the Flivers would score the only touchdown of the half off a turnover, and they would win it tonight, 14-12 over rival Iron Mountain. A very good game there tonight in Dickinson County. Speaking of rivalries, Escanaba played Gladstone in the Battle for Pride in Delta County. Third quarter, and the Eskimos up big, and they add to their lead. They score from about a yard out, giving Escanaba a 33-0 lead. To the fourth quarter, Gladstone looking for a little momentum to carry into next week. Ross Moran scores from 6 yards out on 1st and goal, putting the Braves on the board. Back the other way, Escanaba knocking on the door yet again. Brandon Punzel punches his way in for 6. This one tonight, all Eskimos. They beat the Braves big time, 39-14. Sam, take it away.
We continue with scores from around the UP and from the land of cheese. We start in the UP first. Newberry puts up a basketball score in their win at Manistee. North Dickinson gave Hurley a fit, but the Nordics fall by a pair of touchdowns, 48-34 the final there.
In Lance, the Purple Hornets hosted the Calumet Copper Kings, and Calumet came to work already up 6. Robert Urkla is going to take this one 57 yards to put his team up by 12. The Purple Hornets would try to come back through the air. Brandon Koski, his pass broken up and intercepted actually there by Jack Sturos. Calumet would later turn that into another Urkla score, 18-0. After impressive 2-minute drill, Koski goes with a silent count, skies it up. Well, there is one more touchdown. There's Mr. Urkla with the score. Now to Mr. Koski, just on the throw. He gets it up and in. Michael Anderson gets his team on the board. The Copper Kings would respond with an even better drive. With only seconds left in the half, 22 yards and no timeouts, Russ Bjorn airs it out, and Peter Anderson on replay. Nice job, Caleb Scanlon. Just gets a foot in. As you took a look at the replay, all you need is 1 foot in high school. Kind of nice to have right there, Sam. Calumet keeps the momentum rolling. They go on to win 34-19, the final in that one.
Let's check out some 8-man football scores. North Central, well, we know by now that they score lots and lots of points.
Yeah, we know that.
The Jets, 74 tonight against Ontonagon. And Stevenson said, hey, North Central, I see your 74, and I raise you 76 as the Eagles double up Rapid River, 76-38. We have reached halftime on this edition of Friday Night Frenzy. Still to come, college hockey highlights from Michigan Tech, and we preview this weekend's football game for the Northern Michigan Wildcats. That's straight ahead on the Frenzy right here on the UP Sports Authority.
You know,
ABC 10. Welcome back to Friday Night Frenzy, presented by the Venice Pub and Pizzeria of Ishpeming. Last year, the Michigan Tech hockey team returned to the NCAA tournament for the first time in over 3 decades. They suffered a heartbreaking loss in the first round, but the past is in the past as they began the season tonight in Houghton. And they came out firing in this one. Matt Roy's shot doesn't fall in. It's a nice save there. Then it's Shane Hanna to Tyler Hainanen, and he can't find the back of the net. But later in the second, Reed Sturos to Brett Boeing, and he crashes into the goalie, but it counts. First goal of the year puts the Huskies up 1-0. Is everyone okay? Everyone here? Head count real quick? Okay, all right, we good. All right, a few minutes later, Max Vallis to Mark Auk. Wrister past the goalie. Sweet shot there, and it's 2-0 Michigan Tech. Did he break that stick right there?
I think he did.
Beast! Later in the second, Roy's shot no good. Jake Lucchini no luck, but Brent Baltus says, I got this. It's 3-0 Tech after 2 periods. Nice way to start the season. Then it's CJ Ike with a beautiful pass to Boeing, and they collide in jubilation. Oh, wait, dude, wait, I dropped my glove. All right, wait, hold on. All right, okay, now it's hugging. Laurentian did have their chances, but Jamie Phillips says, no soup for you. Later on, Huskies on the power play. Shot bounces around, but Baltus is there to tip it in. Michigan Tech all over Laurentian in this one, 5-1 the final score. The Wildcats, the NMU Wildcats that is, were in Madison tonight for their season opener against Wisconsin, and they played to a 2-2 tie. The goals came from Shane Suth and Philip Starzinski. These teams will meet up again tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We stay indoors in college volleyball. Michigan Tech sweeps Walsh. Aubrey Fissick led the Huskies with 13 kills for Michigan Tech's 13th win of the season. And NMU defeated Malone in 4 sets. Lisa Studnicka led the Cats with 13 kills. In women's soccer, UP Power reigns supreme in that state that's south of Michigan that we won't mention by name.
No, sir.
As Michigan Tech and Northern Michigan each pick up shutout wins on the road. Way to go, ladies. 2 really nice matchups as number 18, Michigan, hosts number 13 and undefeated Northwestern. Kickoff for that one is scheduled for 3:30 p.m. at the Big House. Also, number 4, Michigan State will be on the road at Rutgers with kickoff scheduled for 8 p.m. Michigan team looking really good when you see Jim Harbaugh teams, just like in San Francisco, the strength was always their defense. Michigan, one of the best defensive teams in the country.
And if they just get some consistency going, Jake Rudock on offense there, quarterback, he's starting to come around a little bit. Davion Smith needs to be healthy for them to make a deep run. But I tell you what, Michigan's toughest games down the stretch, Ohio State and Michigan State.
Definitely.
Both at the Big House, but they can't overlook Northwestern tomorrow. A very hungry Pat Fitzgerald team coming to Ann Arbor should be a good one. Michigan State, I don't see having any problems tomorrow.
They take care of business the way they can. In order for Michigan to be able to get either past Michigan State or Ohio State, it's going to be of the faults of Ohio State or Michigan. They have to slip in order for Michigan to get ahead. So, but Ohio State, they haven't even looked that good this season, to be honest.
All right, got about a minute left. We could talk pro and college football all day. Let's just focus on the youngsters from around here. Week 7 in the books. Let's talk about your game for a second. Nagani and Ishpeming, another classic, came down to the end of the game. Ishpeming with interception to seal it. Your thoughts? You were there tonight.
That first half was just back and forth, and what I noticed about the Nagani defense is they were just always in the backfield, and it really took those 3rd and long plays where Ozzie Corp just has to make a play, and we see him time and time again make those kind of plays. There were some questions about some of the calls that Nagani didn't like, but hey, they're the refs.
It's high school football.
Yeah, it happens and stuff like that. But just a really, really good game. Nagani, I mean, their season isn't over.
No,
it's just one lot.
6-1. They're going to the playoffs. A couple games left to get ready for the playoffs. But at this point, want to get everybody healthy, keep them healthy. We've got 2 regular season weeks to go, and it's playoff time.
I do want to mention Brock Aho did end up coming back tonight. So it's good to have him back inside for the Nagani. But I mean, Ishpeming looking like maybe another state championship game.
Tough game at St. Just next week. That's the end of Friday Night Frenzy. Thanks for joining us right here on ABC 10. Jimmy Kimmel is next.
See you later.
See you later.